That's an amazing story.
Yeah,
That was similar way I got into
yeah,
tennis. I was just playing all the sports, soccer,
yeah, it's good.
basketball.
I think everything is here under one roof,
Yeah.
and it's been an amazing experience. And the perception I had, at least,
Yeah.
or perspective I had about Multan has definitely changed. And thanks to Bodla Group for arranging an unbelievable invitational tournament for the players. I think with the help of DHA Multan, the ACE Tennis Academy
Yes.
as well, we're planning on starting hopefully in few months ACE program here as well. So it was the biggest tournament in Pakistan, and the federation at that time said the two boys who will make it to the finals, they will send them to Syria and Lebanon for 2 weeks of J30s.
Wow.
I think it's important as a federation to get the basics right, to tick all the boxes wherever I can to facilitate the players. It's the right infrastructure, sending you guys abroad for tournaments, getting you guys wild cards, and all this, bringing top proper coaches to Pakistan, the trainers, changing basically the mindset. I really feel future is really bright,
Yeah.
and even sky is not the limit for you guys. It should
Yeah.
be above.
Assalamu alaikum, Assam. How are you?
I'm very good, buddy.
Yeah, good to talk to you and have a good conversation.
Yeah.
I have a question. We're in DHA Multan right now in the best podcast station in Multan. How do you feel about Multan and what is your opinions on DHA?
No, it's been an unbelievable experience for the past 3 days. I've been to Multan a few times before, mostly for the cousins' weddings and stuff, and to get sohan halwa. But I think this time around, the perception and the whole
Yeah.
concept of Multan has changed, especially being in DHA for the past 3 days. The hospitality I got, my whole family got, and I think all the players as well. From day one, having unbelievable dinners here, lunches, and playing a lot of golf, paddle, taking my son to the zoo, to the theme park. I think everything is here under one roof,
Yeah.
and it's been an amazing experience. And the perception I had, at least,
Yeah.
or perspective I had about Multan has definitely changed. And thanks to Bodla Group for arranging an unbelievable invitational tournament for the players. I think it's going to help motivate and inspire players like yourself and our other national players as well. The kind of respect they've shown them, and the kind of I think they all felt very honored
Right.
to be here, and I just can't wait to be back here, hopefully hosting first ever national tournament in Multan as well in November, December. And yeah, huge shout out to DHA Multan, to Bodla Group and Multan City as well for having us and all our national players here this week.
Yeah, and another question to follow up on that, how do you think the level of tennis is in Multan, and how can we help grow the sport in cities like Multan that is more known for cricket and tennis is not as popular?
Bro, I feel like talent is there all over Pakistan, especially Multan as well. Our national number 3, 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒔 𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒔 is from Multan. We have 𝒂𝒑𝒏𝒔 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒔. He's like a top 6 in under 18. So talent is obviously there. It's just a matter of giving them the right opportunities, the right facilities as well. And that's what I've been trying to do ever since I became the president also. And a facility like this, 3 courts that they have now in DHA Multan, I think is going to be a door opener for all the people, children, students who want to pursue tennis. I think with the help of DHA Multan, the ACE Tennis Academy as well, we're planning on starting hopefully in few months ACE program here as well. I think I have plans to come here and do a proper talent hunt program here for a few days. Pick the right kids, the talented kids, and focus on them and train. Right now, Muzammil comes to Islamabad to train. Basit comes to Islamabad also to train. I think because there was none of these facilities were here in Multan.
Yes.
So the fact that you have these courts now, you have a very nice gym as well, and other facilities as well to help and support the players. I think hopefully these players will come back and train here, and hopefully we can promote this game in the right way after cricket, hopefully.
Yes, because I think since we have Muzammil and Basit and a couple other players, if they start training here, then it'll seem more like other players from here will want to start playing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you can grow a sport in a country.
Exactly. How did you start your junior career? What was your path when you were tournament-wise and training-wise when you were 14, 15?
Bro, good question. To be honest, I started tennis just as a hobby. It was just a way of being outdoors. I'm an outdoor person. I like to do all sports. In my school days, I was known as Jack of all trades, master of none. I literally was playing each and every sport in the school. I did my matriculation exam from Crescent Model Higher Secondary School. I was the best swimmer of my school for 5 years in a row. And I used to play cricket. I was participating in athletics, basketball, table tennis, all these kind of sports.
Yeah.
And my grandfather, late grandfather, 𝒂𝒓𝒄 𝒂𝒓𝒄 was All India #1 before partition. My mother, 𝒂𝒑𝒂𝒂𝒂 was Pakistan #1 for 10 years. I have a few uncles who played Davis Cup for Pakistan as well. And I think it was just in our family sport. And my mom, when I was in 93, when I was 13 and a half, summer vacation, took me to the tennis courts. Just wanted to see if I got some tennis genes. And picked up the sport, I think, really fast. Not sure whether actually I did have talent, but at least the coaches made my mom feel that I have the talent, which they basically do with every kid.
Exactly.
And I think my mom basically fell in that trap.
Okay.
And she's
And
like,
it
oh,
worked
wow,
out.
okay, my son can play tennis. And then that's how the journey started. And basically for me, it was just about staying away from the books
Right.
and being more outdoors. And actually it helped my studies as well.
Yeah.
I think the kind of energy that I was able to use on the tennis courts and when I was home studying, I think it gave me a little bit more focus when I was studying as well. And then we had this one national tournament when I was 14 years old. I lost 6-love, playing my first nationals under 14 to a boy called Imran Ali Asghar. I still remember his name, and people used to call him, he still has his name, Toti. So, and I think that's the most I cried ever after losing a match. So my whole goal and ambition was to next time beat the kid.
Yeah.
And nothing else. I was not about world #1 or national #1. It
Just
was
to
all
beat
about
that
beating
guy.
the kid next time around. And that's what made me work harder, train harder. And a year and a half later, I was able to beat him.
Oh, wow.
And the feeling I got from my parents after that match, you know, they came, they hugged me, they're proud of you. This
Yeah.
kind of feeling, I think, meant a lot to me. And I realized and I felt maybe tennis is that maybe platform where I
Yes.
can make my parents proud.
Exactly.
I knew I'm not going to be doing that with studies. So maybe with sport or with tennis, maybe I have this opportunity. And that's where I basically, you can say, start loving the sport.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
this is the platform. Let's start training, playing, sacrificing, going to bed early, waking up early, being organized and all this kind of stuff. And in 96, we had this national tournament in Pakistan. Pakistan National, it was the biggest tournament in Pakistan. And the federation at that time said the 2 boys who will make it to the finals, they will send them to Syria and Lebanon for 2 weeks of J30s.
Wow.
And I didn't even know that ITF juniors existed. I didn't even know there was an international tennis ranking going on. Nobody ever basically guided us on that path.
Right.
Went from the federation side. I made 2 semifinals in my first ITF juniors played.
Wow.
First time stepped on red clay. I'd never even seen red clay ever in my life. I was serving and volleying and chipping and charging or whatever. Made 2 semis, got to 1200 in the world. I still remember.
From one
And because the
tournament.
federation sent us,
Right.
they tried to highlight it in
As-
papers.
Yeah.
So the next day, I had my picture there in the the Nation, the new Jung newspaper. And my father was like, oh, my son's picture is in the newspaper, you know, and the
Yeah.
Qureshi surname, and that I'm 1200 in the world. So
Yeah.
he never even imagined. He's like, what is ITF? What is International Tennis Ranking?
Yeah.
So he sent a fax to International Tennis Federation asking them about their program.
Wow.
What is it all about? So I remember 3 weeks later, we had like 15 to 20 different magazines of ITF programs.
Okay.
And my father went through all of them. And in one of them, it was ITF development program with development championship under, especially focused on development countries. And it's about, they sponsored 10 kids
Okay.
from third world countries with 3 coaches, and you travel all over the world playing ITF tournaments.
Okay.
So father contacted them. They said, oh, he has to be a top 800, 700 to qualify for the B team. So, and then we can see how it goes. But first he has to make it within this year before he turns 17, you know. So my father sent me to Bangladesh for a few weeks, to Sri Lanka, just to try and see if it will be possible. Luckily, I made it
Oh, great.
in the top 7, 800, wrote to ITF again. And they're like, yeah, we never had a Pakistani in the ITF team before. We'd love to have him. So that's how my actually journey started. Travel with them. The first year I got from 800 to 100.
Okay.
And in 97, then ITF wrote a letter to my dad that we would like Assam to be part of our A team as well in
Eight.
'98.
Wow.
And from there, I went from 100 to world number 7 and Asian number 1. And that's where the whole life
Wow.
changed, the whole perspective of tennis changed,
Yeah.
and about being professional and all those things. I actually wanted to go to college, to be
Okay.
honest. I have never ever thought I'll be a professional tennis player. All my family members are doctors, engineers.
Yeah.
There's never been a professional sportsman. Okay,
Uh-huh.
my grandfather played before partition. My mom only played at the national level. But to actually pursue it as a career, none of our family members have ever done that. So I always thought, okay, I'm going to use tennis and go to college, get scholarship,
Yeah, yeah.
free study, free tennis,
Uh-huh.
and then we'll see. And two of my best friends actually went to college.
Okay.
I had really good offers from Stanford. I had all
Mhm.
offers from University of Tennessee, Texas. But yeah, when you're 17, 18, maybe in the States, you can make your own decision. In
But,
Pakistan, you don't.
Yeah, you don't.
So,
Yeah.
so I think my father, just trusted my talent, trusted my hard work, and he's like, no, man, you have very limited years to play professionally, and study you can do whenever you want.
Yeah,
That's not an
exactly.
issue. So I would like to help you and support you, and let's try to turn pro. And yeah, in '99, then I turned pro, and the rest is history.
Wow, that's an amazing story.
Yeah.
That was similar way I got into
Yeah.
tennis. I was just playing all the sports, soccer, basketball.
good.
And yeah, and then I just at a late age, actually at like around 9, 10 years old, I chose tennis over the other sports.
For me, I think for all the parents all over the world, I think when your kid is around 7, 8, 9, 10,
Playing all sports
helps
is
so much.
very important.
And then let the kid maybe choose the
Choose-
sport where he wants to focus and stuff.
Exactly.
And I think that's the best way to do
Yeah,
it. It
exactly.
helped for me, and I can see, mashallah, say it's working for you as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, one more question. Now you are the president of the Pakistan Tennis Federation. How is it like being the president, and what are your goals to help improve the federation?
Not easy, I would say, because as a professional tennis player, everything relied on me. It
Yeah.
was all about my hard work, my sacrifices, my patience,
Yeah.
and my routines. Now I have to work with a lot of people. I have to depend on a lot of people, a lot of institutes, Pakistan Olympic Association, Pakistan Sports Board, the government of Pakistan, IPC,
Right.
and obviously different corporate sectors, their sponsor, their CEOs, and all these kind of things. I can't say that my racket will do the talking
Yeah.
now. I think now what I can do as a president is to facilitate my players in the best way I can. Everything that I've learned throughout my playing years, everything that I've learned through all my travels, seeing different federations, meeting different people, and basically what actually requires to make and produce champions. I think I have a really good knowledge about it.
Right.
And I'm doing my level best to mentor, obviously, players like yourself, our national team as well. And I think it's important as a federation to get the basics right, to tick all the boxes wherever I can to facilitate the players.
Okay.
If I can facilitate you guys in the best way possible, whether it's the right infrastructure, sending you guys abroad for tournaments, getting you guys wild cards, and all this, bringing top proper coaches to Pakistan, the trainers, changing basically the mindset of all the players, which I
Yes.
think they lacked. I think our players here, I can't put you in that bracket because you are training in America, you're training there, and you stay there as well. And you've been raised to have big dreams. In Pakistan, unfortunately, kids have I think they don't dream big enough.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't achieve big things as well. So for the past 1 year, I'm trying to change that perspective. And I think it's been working pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think players feel it and see it also when you're doing things for them. When you're sending them abroad for training,
Yeah.
we had Shayan Afridi. I sent him to Thailand for a whole month of training. I think probably he's the first Pakistani ever, 11-year-old, a 10-year-old training for a month in Thailand.
Yeah.
Then we sent him to Kazakhstan for a month of training as well, backing his talent. But I wanted him to work a little bit harder, get out of
Right.
the comfort zone that he was
Yes.
in Pakistan. And it's paying off. Being 11-year-old, he won the Under-14 South Asian
Wow.
Development Championship, got invited to the ITF team in India. Unfortunately, due to these security reasons, we had to bring him back.
Yeah.
And the same thing, bringing Robert Davis for the very first time, an American coach to Pakistan, Lalovic, a super certified trainer to Pakistan for the very first time in Pakistan history. These things we never experienced growing up in Pakistan, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm doing all these things, and I think
Right.
players understand that also, and I think they're appreciating it also by training harder and being more disciplined, and results are showing as well.
Yeah, I definitely think the players are improving a lot.
Yeah, I felt last year when nothing was done and we sent you guys to Sri Lanka, the main issue was the physical ability.
I
You
agree.
guys are feeling the heat, you
All
guys are
of
feeling
us.
the humidity. And this time around in Malaysia, probably it was more humid,
Yeah,
probably more hotter as well.
100%.
And you guys, mashallah, say came out on top, you know.
Yeah.
And I keep saying it all the time, and I tell the parents as well, and I tell the players as well. I got to where I got, starting my basically international career when I was 16 and a half and going forward, you know. I never played any international match before 16 and a half. You guys, mashallah, say already winning matches internationally. You are internationally ranked already, being 15 years old, winning your ITF juniors. Same thing with Shayan. He's winning under 14 titles. We had Usmani going to Tajikistan. I got him the wild card there. I got him a wild card in Saudi Arabia. He won the 2 ATF titles. So I really feel future is really bright, and even sky is not the limit for you guys. It should be above, you know, that. And as a president, I feel very confident. Our men's team is a little bit, I think, below par compared to the rest of the teams in the world. But I'm doing my level best to support them as well. We sent our 3 boys to Tunisia for the whole month, got their tickets sponsored, got their accommodation sponsored to get them a lot of international exposure. Another player, 𝒂𝒓𝒒, we got him the wild card in Kazakhstan in the main draw. And I think I really hope these players will appreciate what the federation is trying to do. They're not ranked players, and I'm trying to get them wildcards in totally different countries, you know. And by the grace of Allah, I feel I have a face value, name value, not just in Pakistan, but internationally people respect me. And the fact that I'm the president now, they regard my request, and alhamdulillah, say so far so good. The only thing I can't do for you is to play for you on the court. I can only guide you, mentor you, motivate you, inspire you, facilitate you guys in the best way possible. And hopefully, if you guys, I believe, will keep giving you 100%, inshallah, results will come, and they are coming. I think, we can see the stats of other sports in Pakistan also, but since last year, October, November, December, tennis has been giving results every month very consistently.
100%.
Whether it's under 14, 12, you in Jamaica as well. Usmani winning the ATF titles in November. Then January, Shayan winning the 2, coming runner-up. Then you guys, mashallah, say conquering Malaysia. And now J30s, our Pakistani boys won. Abu Bakr, Nadir Ali Mirza, you won the doubles title. So I hope that Pakistan government also, Pakistan Sports Board also will start taking tennis a little bit more seriously as well. And as long as you guys keep getting all these laurels, we're going to keep on knocking at their door and hope to help and facilitate tennis as well.
Yeah, thank you so much, 𝒓𝒒.
No, man, pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Great conversation.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you.